I think the joke might be over, and not because the meme is overused or other stuff like that, but because Kagurabachi is actually quite good. Okay, I'm not going to lie, that first chapter didn't give me that much hope. It felt like the most oversaturated shonen I have ever witnessed in recent memory. But as each week went by, I low-key started to mess with it. We're about 7 to 8 chapters in now, and although we started pretty hard with all of these sword fighting and techniques and sorcery, it doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. I mean, in every chapter, something significant happens in one way or another. We legit just had a chapter with our characters just eating some burgers, and then we get attacked almost instantly. Like, what the hell is going on? This series doesn't give you time to breathe, and I kind of like it. It's not afraid to act like your conventional manga with your usual exposition dump in the 2nd to 3rd chapters. It just goes full throttle with its action and never stops. It kind of embraces the fact that it's here to entertain, and you can tell it acknowledges that. And yeah, I know some people make it seem like this is a straight copycat from stuff like Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen, and I can kind of see that, maybe in the power and battle system. I mean, we even have the Infinity Castle, but in Kagurabachi. Oh, and not to mention the whole auction thing, that seems like the most obvious call out to the York New City arc in Hunter x Hunter. But honestly, with all that being said, I don't really care. Structurally at least, it's pretty unique, and I kind of respect that. The art can feel pretty stiff, but most mangaka have this sort of problem. But actually, scrap that. It's not a problem, it's just a matter of how much time a mangaka needs to get accustomed to their characters and story. And then you'll notice that the art naturally will improve over time. I mean, just look at works like Attack on Titan or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Both are classics and both are superb works, but their current art and talent doesn't even compare to the first time the authors put their pen on the paper. Well, maybe that's not the best way to put it, because it's not like it was their first time drawing, but you get the idea. Now, for the characters, they started off pretty meh, like it was nothing amazing or groundbreaking, but they low-key started growing on me. Chihiro showing his compassion and sympathy for Char was pretty neat, and that already makes him more than just a one-dimensional character that just thirsts for revenge. He's also quite smart too. He knows who and when to fight, so his combat IQ is above average for sure. Another character that has not only sparked my interest, but you probably noticed him as well, is Shiba. This character is pretty sus for me. I mean, from the first time I saw him, it feels like he's always there so conveniently at the right time and place. Like with the death of Chihiro's dad, I'm not saying necessarily that he's a traitor, but Chihiro might have to kill him at some point or fight him. Because if you think about it, this type of stories just tend to go in that direction most of the time. But besides all of that, he's really cool, and I like his character design quite a bit. Although these last few chapters were action-packed, they still somehow managed to give us some information about the world and its villains. And this guy Sojo, which I presume is one of the antagonists, he looks powerful as hell, so I can't wait for Chihiro to fight him at some point. It really looks like this manga plans for the long run. I really think it's going to take at least over 100 chapters at this pace, but then again, you never know how long these series in the Shonen Jump magazine last. But despite everything, I doubt it's going to be cancelled anytime soon, like other people kept saying, simply because the popularity is just too immense right now, even in Japan. Now finally, there's a few more chapters till an official volume release. I think they're aiming for like 9 to 10 chapters or so per volume, and I'm sure Viz Media is going to release that volume in a heartbeat, simply because of the popularity surrounding it. I mean, they're already releasing chapters for free, freshly translated on their website, so this manga really got their attention. Also, that volume cover, or whatever this was, looked cool as hell. It makes me think that something like Ufotable is perfect to adapt this into an anime, as it looks colorful and smooth, with lots of popping visual effects and all of that. Kind of like how they tackled the 2nd season of Demon Slayer. This was it for now. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Kagurabachi? Is it just all hype, or is it actually good? Also, leave a like and subscribe if you want more content like this. See you guys next time. Peace.